Today, I'm going to show you how to take a steering wheel like this one, which is honestly gross to touch, and turn it into this for just 10 bucks. Basically, we're going to put a leather cover on it, but not the typical hideous kind that you throw on in a second. Those are super thick and they move around when you touch them. We're going to use a properly stitched cover, so besides looking better than the bare rubber, it has a much better feel and doesn't move at all. If you want it to look decent and not draw too much attention, I recommend using a cover like this one, plain black leather. If you go for weird stuff like perforated leather or colored stitching, it will almost certainly look tacky as hell, so just play it safe. The only thing you need to keep in mind are the steering wheel's measurements, not just the diameter, but also the thickness of the rim, to make sure it feels as well as possible. You have to put the cover on very carefully so you don't break anything while pulling, because you have to stretch it a bit to fit into place. I recommend locking the steering wheel so it doesn't move and holding the cover with your knees while you fit it over the top. Make sure this seam at the bottom is well centered so it stays symmetrical. Now that it's on, we adjust it a bit by hand to get an idea of where the stitching will sit around the whole wheel. I've tucked the inner side in more than the outer side, so the seam isn't right in the middle where we'll be touching it with our hands, but a bit further back. Thread the needle and tie a good knot at the end. Make it a fat one so it doesn't pop out when we tension it, and tuck it inside the cover as close to a spoke as possible. We do 2 passes through the same stitch to make sure the thread is well anchored, and now we just have to stitch from the outside. Basically, you just have to pass the thread through each stitch from one side to the other, a zigzag basically. Always push the needle in the same direction, and before moving to the next stitch, pull the thread a bit to tighten it. You have to do this all the way until you reach the spoke, where we'll stitch until we're right up against it, and then pass the thread behind the spoke while keeping it very tight, grabbing the stitch on the other side. That way we stretch the cover toward both sides. And there we go. We keep zigzagging until the whole wheel is finished. Be careful not to skip any stitches, because it will change the pattern of the sewing and leave wrinkles in the cover. It will easily take you 40 to 15 minutes. I started late and it got dark on me, so it took me longer because I couldn't see anything. Honestly, sewing in the dark was a bad idea. But the next day I went to check it out, and as you can see, it looks more than decent. It takes a bit of effort, but not only will it last a long time, it's also the best you're going to get on a low budget. A professional finish will be taking it to upholsterer to get a custom real leather wrap, but that won't cost you less than $100. So depending on the car, it's just not worth it. Now that you know how it's done, go fix that disgusting steering wheel that is falling apart and make it feel good to touch again. I left a link in the description for the cover I use, which comes with 2 threads and needles, just in case anything goes wrong. Soon I'll bring a video on how to improve the interior of an old car like this one, so subscribe so you don't miss it. Meanwhile, I leave you a video here on how I painted an entire car for 100 bucks, and another on how to paint your wheels for just 5 bucks.